Hello there, Sherif. So with this essay, let's have a look at the question. Should humans adapt to technology, or should technology adapt to us? Is technology making us intellectually weaker or more intelligent? So have we covered both aspects of the question? 1, 2, yes we have. So what are your ideas? So you've responded to the question well. Let's see if your examples are relevant. Okay. So adapting to technology provides gains to efficiency and speed. And the use of technology improves mathematical intelligence. Good. Okay. So what we'll do now is move through and have a look at your grammar. So, the issue of whether people should adjust their lives to match maybe something a bit more specific here. Changing technology? Or adjust technology to match their, let's not repeat lives, let's say needs, has grown in importance since the advent of the Industrial Revolution. I consider that people should adapt to technology, and I also think that technology is making people's minds considerably smarter. I'll allow it, but I would personally say I think that technology is making people considerably smarter. I don't think there's any need to have minds there. Firstly, people should adapt to technology and be aware of technological advancement. This is due to the fact that their lives could be considerably more comfortable when they utilise modern inventions, British English. This can be exemplified by the recent studies undertaken by Oxford University, or we should just say this is exemplified, really. Undertaken by Oxford University, which concluded that people in the UK, because it's not just women who do housework, people in the UK who use automatic equipment to clean their houses are 50% more likely to finish their work in significantly less time. So we need a different preposition here. They finish their work in less time and with less difficulty. No comma, than their counterparts who use manual tools. Consequently, even if adapting to technology includes some difficulty in the beginning, it would result in it should be much more comfort or increased comfort. This is okay, but I would expect that this should be covered at least a little bit up here. So we talk about the fact that technology may involve some difficulties in the beginning, but you haven't really mentioned this idea before or expanded it very much. Also, use it correctly assumes that there is some sort of objective standard to how to use technology. So maybe use it appropriately or use it effectively would be better. Secondly, technology is not making people's minds weaker, but on the contrary, it makes their minds considerably smarter. Okay, this is because of the nature of technology, which mostly requires significant usage of humans' brains. Okay, if your example supports this, then it's fine. For instance, a recent research study conducted by Harvard University on a group of 500 people stated that individuals who use Kindle and iBook applications to read ebooks are 33% more likely to develop mathematical intelligence than their counterparts who use hardcover books. Consequently, exploiting technology could often be a better way to develop certain types of intelligence. That's fine, but watch out for all these stray commas all over the place. To conclude, it is recommended to cope with technology because it is beneficial for people's lives and it makes them considerably more intelligent. It is predicted that people will show much interest in technology in the future for the benefits they could obtain. Cool. So your grammar is okay. You only have a few minor slips. but just watch out for those stray commas, and we should be okay. So, your letter. A job application. Dear Sir or Madam, I am writing with regard to the vacant wireless engineer position. I would say maybe in regard to the vacancy for a wireless engineer, which I read in the Sunday New York Times on the 22nd of the 7th, maybe 2017. Firstly, to introduce myself, my name is Sherif Nassif, and I hold a master's degree, or like this, master's degree in telecommunication engineering, in addition to several certificates in wireless technology, such as CCNA Wireless and CCNP. There should be a comma. I would say in the requisite field, which means it's required, which is in the requisite field as stated by I would say as stated by the post, because the post is what states. The qualifications don't state. Secondly, I'm very enthusiastic to apply for this position because I have both science and engineering experience, and I would say scientific and engineering experience. That will enable me to perform much better than my counterparts. Moreover, I have written many technical papers related to the field of wireless technology. This is a bit of an informal saying, and also it's not really viewed very well by employers. Some people don't like this. I would say effectively. Which would result in much innovative work if you hire me. Let's say if I were to be hired. So this, you may notice that I've used were here instead of was after I. This is the subjunctive mood. I don't know whether you've studied this yet. It's a little bit more advanced, but have a look at the subjunctive mood in English for the use of were instead of was in a singular sense. Finally, I have several years of international experience in 9 different countries all over the world. I think that's fine. Working as a wireless engineer in large telecommunication operators. It would be for large telecommunication operators. In operations or for operators, such as T-Mobile in Austria and Hutchison Telecom in Hong Kong. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Yours faithfully, Mr. Sherif Nassif, wireless engineer. Cool. Although you've capitalised sir and not madam, but there's no need that you only need to capitalise the dear, the first letter of the sentence. You don't need to capitalise any of the terms of endearment. But there we go. Qualifications you covered. Energy and enthusiasm you covered. Past experience in a similar position you covered. All in all, a really good effort. I think you're looking at more like a 7.5 in the writing exam if you can pay close attention to small mistakes. But I'll send this over to you now. Have a great evening. Speak to you again soon.